Hi guys, I'm going to do a short video based on 6 things you need to know if you're looking for a job within construction. If you're new to my channel, please feel free to like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications below so you don't miss out on any of the new videos. So the first thing that you would need to know is that it is a booming industry. It's always ever expanding, and at the moment there is a lack of housing, so there is a demand for it. So this type of industry is good to go in, and it is quite booming, so there will always be an increase in and a demand for it. The second point I want to make is that there is a worker shortage within the construction industry, and not many people realise that, but they are actually people and contractors who are getting people from foreign countries, and usually they're getting them from Europe, and these are people will be either Albanian, they'll be Romanian, or they'll be Polish, and these are the types of people they're bringing over to the UK to do the construction work because there's a shortage of UK-based construction workers. The third point is the industry as a whole is actually evolving and changing. So it's evolving and changing to be better. There's certain aspects that are probably being moved into a more computerized system, like CAD systems and design systems are moved to a more computerized system, but they are still evolving and things are still moving and people are still needed within construction. It's not completely computerized yet. Things can't be done without labour involved, and specialist skills as well, so there's always something in construction. The fourth thing is not everything is about carpentry and masonry. Not everything is about woodwork, and not everything is about brick, and a lot of people have a misconception about that. I myself am not based on site all the time. I actually like being on site, but I like being at home, so I get that flexibility of being on site and getting the practical experience as a site supervisor and as well as assistant project manager to help the existing project manager. But I also, as a profession, I'm based in accounting, so I can also do cost budgeting and variances and things like that. So for me to be able to do that, I'm sometimes based at home. So you have to factor in terms of the industry, people are always going to need accountants wherever they go. They're always going to need certain types of people. You don't always have to be purely site-based. There's things like project management, there's things like site supervising that don't require you to be on the site all the time. There's other jobs like architectures, there's planners, there's surveyors. They're all needed within construction, but it's not actually labour intensive, so you have to figure out what kind of job you want, but not everything is based just masonry or carpentry. I would say the fifth point is that it's still a dangerous industry. There's still a high risk involved, there's still a lot of costs involved, and the main cause of death in this construction industry is falling from a height, and that's something else, as a health and safety supervisor I'm aware of. But there is a very high risk in this construction industry. You just need to be aware of that. Obviously there's precautions in place, there's obviously a lot of measures, it's highly regulated nowadays than it used to be. So it's a bit more safer now than it used to be, but it's obviously still evolving and everything. But just bear in mind that it is still very dangerous as an industry whole. And as a sixth point, if you want to get a job within construction, the recruiters that you have or recruiting agencies might be able to help you. And the way they do this is they usually make sure or go through and help you to see what transferable skills you have that match a role within a construction industry, even if it's at an entry-level role. So speaking to someone who is a recruitment specialist might be able to help you get a job within construction industry if that is what you wanted or intended. Thank you for watching this video. If you love this content and want to know more, and you want more videos like this, subscribe to the button below. And if you think this is useful and helpful for someone else, please feel free to share this video. Also, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I will personally answer them.